What stands out about Texas's running back, Bijan Robinson?
Um, they're a great overall team. It's going to be a huge challenge for us, and we're, super excited to be able to, challenge ourselves and play them. But Bijan's a great running back. Everybody knows it, everybody sees it. He's quick, elusive, finds holes that, not an average back can find. So, it's going to be a huge challenge for us to be able to play gap defense and, honing on what he does.
First game working with Jaylen Moody. How did that go? How would you assess that, and how can you guys keep getting better?
Yeah, before the game, I just came up to Moody and told him how proud I am of him. All the hard work he's put in, and the time that he's put in here at the university. So, I was super proud of him, and just keep building off of our first game, our chemistry, our communication, and just playing with each other and gelling with each other.
But Chris Braswell, he was a defensive player of the week along with you this week. But what does he bring? With that group, all those offensive outside backers, what do they bring?
Yeah, our entire outside linebacker room is a great room. They do a great job of working together. They don't have a lot of knuckleheads in there, so they do a great job of that. But Chris Braswell is such a huge part to our defense. He's so fast, so heavy-handed, physical, and is a great pass rusher. I try to take some moves from him and try to apply it to my own game. But he did a great job, and we expect a lot of big things out of him this year.
One of the more interesting positions is the cornerback room, considering with Terrion Arnold, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Eli Ricks, and Kyrie Jackson. Just how did you think they played on Saturday, and what do you expect for them going forward?
Yeah, our whole entire DB room, our cornerback room has been great. It's good to have depth there, being able to cover fast guys. We play a lot of good competition, so being able to have guys that can cover them, that we can sub in and out any time of the game, and use them as a key piece to our defense.
You played in some noisy road stadiums in the past. Have you kind of given any guys some advice, especially on the offensive side of the ball, to kind of deal with that kind of crowd noise?
Yeah, we've played in a lot of hostile environments, especially last year. We've been in a lot of hostile environments. But, I think the coaches and we understand as a team that this is going to be a huge environment for us to play in. I think the team knows it as a whole. Nobody has to say nothing. We know that we have to communicate, do our jobs, and just play physical throughout the whole game on Saturday. So I think it's an understanding that, us going to Austin this weekend is going to be hostile. There's going to be a lot of noise, and there's going to be a lot of people. So we're excited and super juiced about it.
How much do you feel you've improved personally in coverage from last year to this year?
Yeah, that was kind of one of my focuses this offseason. And I think for me, it's been the understanding of, the defense, the concepts that, Coach Saban and Coach Golden put together. So that part of my game has been huge. So I think that's been one area that I think I've improved in. It was just one game, so definitely got a lot more games to prove, my coverage abilities. So I'm super excited and look forward to, proving that throughout the season.
You like to borrow some moves from Braswell. What kind of moves are you sampling? What's most impressive?
See, I would tell you, but I don't want to, let out Braz's moves like that. But Braz is great. He's fast, physical on the ball. So, yeah.
Do you look forward to playing on the road? I know it's going to be hostile, but usually they try to be quiet for their own offense. Is it maybe a little easier to communicate as a defensive player on the road?
Yeah, definitely. When we're home, we can hardly hear anything because our crowd is going so crazy to mess up their offense. But it's always exciting to go on the road, to be able to play in somebody's turf field and being able to try to get a win from them and try to shut them out as much as you can and play as hard and physical as you can and obviously come out with a win. So super excited about that.
We spoke with Will yesterday, and he talked about how frustrating it was to have such a great pass rush but didn't get any sacks.
Yeah.
You were out there on the field. Talk to me a little bit about how Alabama's defense can still be extremely effective even though they're not tallying up major sack numbers.
Yeah, affecting the quarterback. So that's kind of one of the huge things that we focus on as a defense, whether it be getting our hands up, making him throw a pass that he doesn't want to throw, or affecting his vision. So I know our guys wanted a sack so bad. We all wanted one, but affecting the quarterback every single play, trying to make him nervous, get him off the spot, is kind of something that we harp on. So I know those guys were urgent for one, but being able to have guys like that, rush into him makes it easy for us guys on the back end to be able to cover them for longer and play the pass concepts that they have.